All right, so today we are going to be interviewing Izzy and her story as to why she ended up in jail. So, let's get started.
How are you, first of all?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine.
How was your journey today?
It was alright. It's not so bad.
So-
I didn't get lost, but there was an accident, so I
Oh,
had to
really?
wait. Yeah.
Oh,
got really
okay.
late.
So how old were you when you had your son?
I was 17. Yeah, I was 17.
So you were in college.
Yes, I was in college. Yeah, I was in college.
And was the child's father one of these guys that you met when you were in secondary school? Or?
No, not in secondary school. I'd say just secondary school age, but from the area. Yeah,
Okay.
from the area.
So how's you guys' relationship now?
Oh, he died when my son was before he was born.
really?
Yeah, that's why I don't talk about him.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry to hear
so
that.
he's not around. So it's like when people
Yeah.
ask me questions,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so if I tell you that, you're gonna start feeling sorry, but
Yeah,
I don't need.
yeah.
He's all right.
Yeah.
We're all all right.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah,
You've
we're
dealt
good.
with it.
Yeah, it's fine. It happened. Well, my son's 8. He
big
died
boy.
4 months before his son was born. So
Okay.
it's so it's fine. But yeah, everyone always makes a big deal. Like, why don't you mention it? No.
Because sometimes you could just be keeping
Yeah, because
that
people think
separate.
like, where is your baby father in
Yeah.
all of this that happened? Well, if I'm not mentioning him, he must not be around.
Around,
Something
yeah.
must.
Yeah.
Do you
There's
know what I
something
mean?
more to it than him just being a bit useless.
Yeah.
So how did you meet the guy that sort of
Secondary
started this
school.
whole thing?
You know, it's in the area I'm from, Peckham, there were gangs. And like they had the male gang, had the female gangs, and it's like I met my other friends that didn't go to my school, but they're from the same area. So like I met him through being just in Peckham every day.
Okay.
Literally in Peckham every day, hanging out at Bagel King and Burger King or whatever. Literally, that's where I met him. So, and it just literally just went off from there from the age of 15.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah, known him for ages.
yeah.
So you guys were seeing each other or you just
It's
friends?
like on and off. So it was like, you know, doing a thing, what you would say in this. So you were seeing him on and off. And yeah. And then my baby father came into the picture. And then it's like, I forgot about him. And then he came back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, so this guy from when you first knew him, what he was obviously then ended up involved in, was he always involved in them kind of things?
Always.
Okay.
Always.
So you're quite aware of that from the beginning.
Always. But I
So
never.
then you see that as like a risk, though.
Red
like,
flag.
Like,
But I
you
guess
know,
when you're
the
younger.
red flag, no, when I was that age, like I'll be honest, the firearms and all that stuff, there wasn't involved. They had beef, but you know when you're like 15 and 16, really, where are you getting firearms from? Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah,
You don't
yeah.
have the money for that kind of thing.
Yeah, so like, it was okay. Normal drugs, yeah. Boys are on the roads, fine, selling weed, whatever. And you move on to the harder stuff, whatever. But like, as he got older, I think when he came out of prison and it got really intense, I think that's when, you know, that the firearms and other stuff really, and you're like, okay, the
you
beef
know
is
about
serious.
Yeah. Like it's
I always
escalated.
knew, I never knew. I never said that I didn't ever know.
Yeah.
I always knew. But I'll be honest, I never thought I'd ever get in trouble. Only because I
Right.
thought,
Did you
no,
see
when
it
the
as
feds
an
come.
adrenaline thing though.
No, because I wasn't there every day.
Oh, okay.
So and it wasn't exciting because I never saw any live action. Do you know what I mean?
You're
It was
just seeing them when they're coming home
yeah,
later or
and
in
it's
the
like
morning.
there's no like,
and-
oh my god, this happened today. Like I'm not there for the action.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Okay.
do you know what I mean? Yeah.
So I don't understand, like, how were you lot around each other? Like, why were you around each other?
To be honest, I don't know why he wouldn't leave me alone.
Okay.
Was he older than you? Or
A year. He's
Only a
older-
year,
Only a
okay.
year older than me. I don't know. Literally, was but to be honest, we're friends. We've always been friends.
Friends first,
yeah.
yeah.
We've always been friends. Like we've spent days together. Like we're just actually proper bedrooms. We can talk on the phone.
Okay.
So like we're actually friends. So
Yeah.
him being around me is, I would say, is like more of a friendship.
Yeah.
And then obviously escalated into what it was until we went to jail.
So obviously you went to jail now, and you know a lot of emotions going to be going around, flying around. What was your biggest fear?
My
going in there?
my thing was my son. That was just my main thing. I was thinking, is he going to be all right? Because like going into all of that, they you know when you wouldn't know, but when you get arrested and stuff and you got a kid, they start with the whole social services.
yeah.
Yeah, are you
We're gonna take him. We're gonna do. They just put in all these big things,
Yeah.
and I'm still trying to understand. Okay, I'm going to jail. Okay, that's fine. But what's going on with him? Like
How old was he?
he was 20 months.
Oh wow.
So he was 20 months. So it's like all of that was running through my head. Like, no, I need to know what's going on. Where's he going? Is he going to be okay? Okay, go into my bank account, take this money, use this.
Right,
like
yeah.
I was doing all of that. That was my main thing. I don't think I really understood the actual trouble I was in. I was
Yeah.
more concerned of, all right, like I need to make sure he's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And when he was okay, then I felt like I dealt with my emotions and everything after.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
what,
okay,
you were
right.
19?
Yeah, I was 19, yeah.
Okay. And how long did you get?
I got 9 years.
Did you spend the full 9?
No, I did 4.5 years in jail.
Okay, right.
Wow.
So what was like how did you feel being in there? Like, what's the experience like being in there?
I'm not gonna lie, I hated it. It's the worst time. I don't like being controlled.
Is it true that female prisons are worse than male prisons?
No, I'm not gonna lie. Male prisons are worse. Female prisons, nothing. Women have a lot of emotions. They are very, like, I don't know how to explain it. They do a lot of things to help us women, like, so they'll give us the family days. They'll make sure we have our visits. They'll make sure they will cater to us for our needs. Like, for the ethnic minority, we'll have, like, they will make sure we have our hairs and our hair products and all of that stuff. They wouldn't leave us without, if you get what I mean. They'll make sure they can provide for us. So the only thing in there just to annoy me and really grind my gears is being told what to do 24/7. It felt like it was in a boarding school. That's the best way I can describe it. Boarding school. It's like, yeah, you get up in the morning, everyone has their own room and whatnot. Yeah, go and get your breakfast, go to education or go and work. That's what you had to work or you had to have a job or you had to be in education. You couldn't just sit there and do nothing.
But would you have wanted to just sit there and do nothing?
No, you wouldn't, because it's boring. Because you'll be literally 23 hours.
I was gonna ask, like, how long are you out your cell and stuff?
It depends. Like, you have different status in jail. So you have the entry when you come in, and you're on nothing. So you get like £10 a week from your spends.
And where were you? Where did they?
I started in Holloway.
Okay.
I started in Holloway, and they give you like £10 out of your spends, and you can't really do much. Buy credit, talk to your family. You don't get really much anything. It's when you start getting up in your levels of like your status. So like when you get to enhanced, you can start having loads of things like PlayStation, DVDs. You can have a TV. Just literally.
So what gets you to that level?
Just behaving.
Oh,
Just good behaving, following the rules.
Following the rules. That's it.
Did you yourself run into any trouble at all?
I did always get into arguments. I'm very mouthy, so I'm always getting into some sort of arguments. But I'm also a likable character, so I will never get into a fight only because I just didn't see the point of wasting all my energy.
Yeah, exactly.
So you didn't get any.
You're already there.
Any
Yeah,
fights
and
in
I
there?
didn't. My worst nightmare was to be in a segregation unit. That was my worst nightmare.
Did you ever end up there?
No,
Or?
to be locked up for
That's like
23
fights,
hours and a
isn't it?
half by yourself with no TV, not even a radio. I couldn't. I think that's where my mental state would have gone.
Yeah.
I had to
'Cause
try
that's
and
a lot.
keep it
You're
intact.
completely cut off.
Completely. You be complete. No one else in the jail sees you.
So do you feel like your mental state changed at all?
Yeah, completely.
How?
I used to be like, I'm gonna say, I used to be very free spirited and like I used to like, just not give a shit about what anyone else says or anything. Now I think, and I'm very strong minded, so it's very hard for anyone to try and swindle me or try and,
Manipulate.
to do anything. I could ask a lot of questions, which I never used to do. I never used to ask questions like, why are you doing this? Why that? Why? I used to ask so many questions and now people find it annoying, but I'm sorry, I'm not going back to jail for anybody.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing it. So I'll ask questions and disagree if I have to. Before I used to be like, I would say a sense of fear. And I feel like the area
Like
that
you were
I'm
a
from,
yes person.
yeah. So like, when you're like, in my growing up in my area, a lot of people had statuses. So this person's better than this person. If you chat rubbish, you get punched in the face. I'm at the state now. Okay, then you're gonna go to jail because I'm coming after you and your mum and all of that because you're not punching me in the face.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, I used to be scared. Like, oh my god, I don't want to get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like you have to agree.
Yeah, I don't want to get rushed or whatever. But now it's like, okay, where you going? Where are we meeting? Because no, I'm not having it. I've just grown up. I stand up for myself more. I think I know my worth more. So like, you can't come talk under me, talk down to me or anything. Whereas I used to allow people to.
So do you feel like going jail, like, do you think it's a good idea? Do you think people learn lessons about what they've done?
Do you know what it is? You get a sense of fair. Do you know what it is? You learn what freedom really is. Because obviously we're born into this world and we're free straight away. We do what we want or whatever. Yeah, they say the police is there, rules, but you still do what you want to do until you go into an environment where it's like, no, you can't make a phone call.
Can't even see the
No,
sunshine
you can't have a
properly.
shower. Normal things that everyone will find normal. I can't
Turns
do.
into luxuries. at
Yeah,
this point.
like, oh my God, I'm happy I can, when you're locked in all day, miss, I just want to have officer, I just want to have a shower, please. Like, please, I just want to have a shower.
Why can't you have a shower?
Pardon?
Why can't you have a shower?
No, sometimes they'll have like staff training and they'll do like, where they'll be in our room all day. Don't care. So,
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit,
And in terms of your son, was he visiting you?
Yeah, he was
the
coming.
start?
You said
Yeah,
there was
from
family days, wasn't there?
Yeah, it was family days. I was visiting. He was coming to see me all the time. I wrote letters to him all the time. So I made sure the bond wasn't broken.
How did your mum take it?
My mum's fresh. She didn't understand.
So didn't she go mad?
Yeah, she did, but she didn't understand.
That you're
Like
gonna be
she's like, guns. What's that?
Oh,
Like,
Like,
you know,
how
unless
did
she
she
doesn't
even end up involved
Yeah,
in
like
that? Like,
when she
you
didn't
have to show her a
understand.
picture.
Yeah, like she don't understand like where she's from and where she's brought up. None of that stuff really happened. And who she hangs around with, her friends and her family members, no
She
one does that
religious?
stuff. Yeah, and she's religious. So, but she's not like, oh my God, every day reading Bible down your throat.
Yeah,
but she's
yeah.
religious. So she didn't understand at all. She was just like, what?
Yeah.
Like, you need to explain to me what happened. They're saying this thing. She's like, it can't be true.
Was she there when you got sentenced?
No, she wasn't in the country. She wasn't. My sister had been sick, so she had to go back to Sierra Leone.
Oh, okay.
So, but my auntie and my sisters and everyone was there.
So like when obviously you got locked away and they were trying to get social services and stuff involved, where did your son go?
He went to his dad, mum,
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
right.
alright.
So
Yeah.
that family
because he was an only child to his dad,
Oh, okay.
and obviously it's her only grandchild. So
Yeah,
she
yeah.
was just like, yeah, I'm taking him.
Oh, that's
So
good.
he-
what did your mum think you were up to? Like, did she have any kind of idea of the kind of people that you were hanging around or the people that you were associating with or anything like that?
No, she didn't. No, she didn't at all. Because I live by myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it's
you're
not-
quite independent
I was
already
independent.
at that
Yeah,
point.
she lived, I don't know, 20 minutes away from me. So my mum did her own thing. I did my own thing. And I spoke to her, not every day, but I spoke to her. Oh, you're right. Yeah, how's the baby? He's fine.
Just general chit chat, that kind of
normally,
thing. Nothing
yeah.
too deep.
And can you watch the baby? Yeah, all right.
What
then bring
age
him.
did you move out?
I moved at 16.
Oh, okay.
Was that by choice or?
No, it was by complete choice.
Circumstances.
I needed to go. I needed to go.
So you knew,
So you just
knew
really
what,
wanted to just break free from
Yeah,
early.
just
get away.
but
Yeah.
you knew what the guy was doing
Yeah.
on a day to day. So you knew the risks.
I knew the risk, but I genuinely, do you know what I thought in my head? If we ever got caught, he's gonna say it's his stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna walk away free. That's it. That's
Had
all.
you had
had
any
you had that
conversation?
conversation, though?
Yeah.
Was
No,
that
because I
agreed?
just thought, well, on the roads, it's like, I'm someone's baby mum. You're coming to my house. What are you gonna do? You have your own.
baby, or did he know your
Yeah, he did. Everyone knew him. Wow. Everyone knew him. So it's like, it didn't make no sense. Like, I just thought it was like a man thing to do. Like the roads, it's like she's a girl. So
would you say you were like very naive?
so
in that
naive.
situation?
So
Were they
naive to
paying
even-
you or anything? Or
No,
was it
because
literally
it was
just
it was-
out of the goodness of your heart because
Yeah.
these are actually your friends?
Yeah, they were
These
my
are your
patrons,
people?
and then plus I was madly in love with him. So it's
Okay.
like,
And
I
he
didn't
kind of
care
had
about
you
money.
at that point
Yeah,
where
so
you were like kind of ride or die really.
Yeah, so I wasn't thinking about no money, or I didn't even need to worry about money. I was all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I was very naive and very much in love.
with your son?
They were good. They were so good. My son, every time he used to come through the door, my son would run up to him. But my son never had like, I didn't have like bare man coming. So my son only really
Like
knew
that
him.
one set.
Yeah, of people. Like he only knew them and his dad's friends. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like, so every time he came through the door, my son was excited to see him. They'll play and whatever.
And
So-
how much does your son know at this point? Is he very aware of what happened?
Yeah,
or-
because I'm very. Do you know what it is? I believe in. There's no point of me trying to hide it from him.
He's gonna
'Cause-
find out
and you
he's
don't
gonna
want
find
someone
out
to come to him
either
in
through my
school
YouTube
and
channel
all that kind of thing.
or like it's gonna be on there forever. So it's like my YouTube channel, newspaper, googling, whatever. He's gonna find out.
Yeah.
People around him know, like adults and whatever. He will get a whiff of them talking about it.
yeah.
And it's
So-
the worst thing for someone to come and tell you your business
Yeah.
without you knowing.
So
your
exactly,
business.
your
I
own
told-
family.
Yeah, he understands fully. He said, "Are you gonna do any bad stuff again?" I said, "No." And he said, "Okay." That's it. So
That
literally,
is so cute.
So what was like your first day in jail like?
so
How did that go?
I got to prison at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. So it was quiet. Everyone's sleeping.
Shit.
Yeah, so it's quiet. So I just got in
You
there.
don't even know what to expect at
Not
that point.
in
You're
the
just like, I
morning,
need to
yeah,
wake up and see.
Literally, because I got there at night, everyone was in their cells. I didn't see anyone.
Did you know anyone that was in there?
No,
Or-
I knew one friend of mine that was in there.
And what kind of relationship wise did you develop any strong friendships while
I've got
you were
friends
in
that I
there?
have till today.
Yeah.
Like, my proper like girls, like proper like real. Because you know everyone's in there for different things, innit?